Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Also welcome cross watchers. This will be a general daily tarot message of the day for Aries. As always, take it how it resonates. Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords for you today. So this is air energy, okay? So something here has been left behind. Someone is breaking bonds of a situation. They're leaving behind any baggage that they have, any emotional baggage, any toxic baggage. The Six of Swords is walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore, okay? You're cutting ties with something, okay? You're seeking harbour elsewhere because it probably wasn't meeting your expectations. It probably wasn't fulfilling you emotionally, meeting your needs. So someone has walked away from a situation, okay? It could have been a work environment, it could have been a home environment, it could have been a relationship. Something here has ended and something here has been left behind, okay? And also with this Six of Swords, this tells me if it's to do with a love interest, something like that, they could have had to leave something else, another situation, before they come towards you, Aries. And maybe this is you as well. You've left a situation to go towards someone else because, your heart wasn't in that. But what you're doing now is you're following your heart. You're taking the initiative. You're doing the right thing. You saw things and you saw people for what they truly are. Yeah, so you saw the true colors of people. And now it's time to, like I said, seek harbor. Yeah, it wasn't what you thought it was. Yeah, so you're just looking for something else. You're looking for something else. So you've come away from troubled waters and then you're going towards calming waters, healing waters. The reason I keep doing this is because I feel like you're going with the flow at the moment. Going with the flow. Yeah, there was baggage, and you need to leave it behind because you could have been carrying everyone else's baggage here as well. Okay, and also with the Six of Swords, I keep hearing the heart of the matter. So maybe there's something going on with the heart of the matter, and someone's very tied to their emotions. They could be tapping into a higher source of power, their intuition, their guides, going within, getting that clarity, and thinking reason, and thinking logic, and thinking practicality, so that they can be sort of direct in a situation and get to the point and set a boundary, and then, like I said, cut ties. Yeah, but when I see a lot of blue and a lot of water, this tells me about emotions. Yeah, so maybe someone's gone on a trip, traveling. I see traveling here, something to do with water and mountains there as well. And I see that somebody wants to bring something to someone. It could be truth, it could be clarity, it could be balance, it could be anything. I keep hearing that someone wants to bring something to someone. Maybe someone owes you money, maybe they owe you money. And yeah, so that was your card of the day. Okay, I feel that where this person was confused, I feel that this person tends to lose their train of thought a lot, and that's what I just tuned into there. Someone loses their train of thought, they get distracted easily. So your angel message says, comfort, Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Then your love message says deception. Okay, so someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So someone in your past or someone presently, okay, I could be picking up past tense, taking how it resonates, could have been deceptive. They could have betrayed you, betrayed your trust. You could have lost all respect for them. Okay, they could have cheated, they could have done something to you that was deceptive. But the angels are saying, I am with you in your time of need. I am helping you. Okay, if they broke your heart, the angels are with you, your guides are with you. Okay, you could be healing right now. Yeah, if they really did something really bad, really deceptive, then your heart's going to need time to mend. To mend that sort of emotional wound that's still there, that's still painful. It could have been even traumatic even for you, Aries. Now, if you are hoping that somebody's going to reach out, you miss them, you're yearning for them, you want to comfort them, but they could be ignoring you, blocking you, ghosting you, wearing a false mask, acting like they don't care. But maybe they actually do care, but they're being deceptive. They need to take off that false mask. They need to be true to themselves. They need to be true to you, honest, open, and they're not doing that right now. But the angels are saying no matter what, reach out to people, whether it be spiritual help, spiritual guidance, whether it be where you have to go within, inner guidance, inner strength, and friends, family, that sort of thing. Okay, and there's a lot of lights around you. Lights, I'm seeing a lot of bright lights. So maybe somebody's going to take off that false mask and bring light to a situation, clear things up. Because I feel that you're very alone right now, Aries. You feel that you're not getting love and support. You just feel very alone and isolated. Maybe you feel that you're around someone and you can't be yourself. You have to wear a false mask. So that could come under deception. Yeah, you feel like you have to be somebody else. You can't be your genuine, authentic self with someone or people around you. Yeah, that's why these messages have come up here. Yeah, so you might need to seek spiritual help, guidance, say a prayer, go to church, something like that. Because maybe the people around you aren't supportive. So today we've got the Five of Wands. Okay, the Five of Staves is also known as the Five of Wands. This is fire energy. Now, this could be going on in a work environment, home environment, or a relationship. It could be anything, take it how it fits with you. So yeah, I can see everything is Clash of the Titans at the moment. Everything is like a tug of war. There's disagreements, there's bullying, there is people here that aren't respected or appreciated. People's voices can't be heard here. There's no mutual ground, there's no mutual understanding. Lots of fighting, lots of drama, lots of disagreements. And also this is about rivalry and competition. Someone could be trying to compete with other people. You could have jealous, envious people around you trying to get you into trouble, so just be careful of that. But I very much feel someone could be fighting for someone's affections and there's other people involved. Could be a third party, could be more than 3 people actually. Yeah. And they could all be fighting for the same person. Okay, so it could be a love triangle. Yes, that just slipped into my head. That would be my intuition. I see a love triangle mess here. Okay, so yeah, it's quite a messy energy. Messy, all over the place. Maybe you feel that a situation is unstable and you're trying to situate it. You're trying to sort of be the diplomatic person. You're trying to find a peaceful resolution, but other people are making it impossible and they're being really spiteful. And also Aries, I feel that you're going to stand your ground here and you're going to set some boundaries, because if people are taking advantage, then you will, you're an Aries, you're a fire sign, you're strong, and you will stand your ground. They will hear your voice. So we've got the Six of Cups for you today. Okay, so this is water energy. So the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, reminiscing, childhood, children, happy memories from your past, people from the past. So a lot of you are thinking about the past right now, or maybe your past has come up for a reason, this message. And this is very much just feeling very reminiscent. You're in awe of something. You miss something or someone from your past. Maybe you want to revisit something from your past, a childhood home, a favorite place, a favorite location, something that's very close to your heart, something that's very meaningful. And maybe someone needs closure here or clarity from a situation to help them move on. This is also about people coming back from the past as well. Friends, family. It could be someone of a romantic nature that wants to apologize, that wants to give you a gift, that wants to reconnect, reconcile, make things up to you, rebuild bridges, make amends. But I feel, Aries, this card has come up for you for a reason, okay? There's something going on with your past. Okay, maybe somebody wants to talk but they're afraid. Maybe you haven't seen or spoke to someone for a really long time. And my throat chakra is very blocked, so there could be something going on with someone's throat chakra, communication. Yeah, maybe someone can't talk right now. They don't know how to find their words. They don't know how to find their voice. Yeah. And also with this Six of Cups, this is about embracing your inner child as well, or healing an inner child, I keep hearing, and just doing lots of reminiscing, just reminiscing. You really miss being a child. Some of you miss being a teenager, having fun. You know, you didn't have any responsibilities when we were children. We didn't have any bills. We didn't have any, you know, things weren't hard when we were children. You know, so I feel that a lot of you are missing being a child as well. Okay. Also, some of you could have had children that were away and they've come back from holiday or something, I keep hearing. But yeah, very much just wanting to make peace with your past and nostalgia. That's what I keep hearing. And I feel that with a lot of you, yeah, it's something really close to your heart. That's what I keep hearing. Definitely something to do with a romantic person. I feel like someone misses you here, Aries. Someone from your past. They're really missing you. Could be a soulmate. So Aries, we've got the Six of Swords for you today, okay? So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is air energy, okay? So someone has left behind something in their life here, okay? It could be that they have left an old job and they're going to something else. They're transitioned. It could be walking away from a home environment. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. Third party, karmic. The Six of Swords is about severing ties with something, breaking bonds, and going towards something that's more emotionally fulfilling to you. I think this has come up for you before. And also, this is about putting, you know, the past baggage behind you. If someone had a lot of baggage from their past, they had to tie up loose ends, it was something traumatizing, they had to heal, get closure, get clarity, and they had to move on and leave it behind them, okay? Also, this could be someone walking away from something else to come towards you. You know, going towards calmer waters, healing waters. They just want something new, something fresh, you know, and getting some perspective here and just starting that new chapter in their life, that new phase, that new cycle here. So it's like out with the old and in with the new. Like I said, they're transitioning here. And, you know, if they still have that baggage, the Six of Swords is saying that they need to leave that baggage behind them because it's dragging them down. It's not good for them. Their heart's not in it, okay? And I strongly feel some of you are going on some sort of trip. You know, you could be taking a vacation, taking a break from social media, just doing some sort of introspection right now. And, you know, you are going on some sort of spiritual journey here, some sort of spiritual ascension going on here, okay? I keep hearing growth. So, you know, if someone lost sight of who they was for a little bit, they might need to find themselves again, you know, discover things about themselves, and just doing a lot of me time right now as well. But yeah, with most of you, I feel like someone is walking away from another situation to come towards you, if it's a romantic nature. But yeah, overall, it's not a bad message. You know, these things need to happen. You know, it gives us that wake-up call to sort of take action in a situation to better ourselves, making changes in our life to make ourselves more happier, less stressed. And my voice sounds really, the tone of my voice sounds upbeat, it sounds giddy, it sounds excited, because I feel that that's how you are at the moment, Aries, if that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of you are very positive right now. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, and that makes sense because of the tone of my voice. So I'm channeling your positive energy here, so that's really good. So this is telling you to remain hopeful, have faith, keep focusing on you, showing yourself love, you know, because that is the key to, you know, heart's desires, things manifesting, coming into fruition, focusing on you, and, you know, don't chase things, you know, law of attraction, you know, let it come to you. So a lot of you are, you know, having a really positive attitude here. which is great. Positive outlook, you know, positive attitude, just really upbeat and enthusiastic and excited. And like I said, a lot of you are doing a lot of manifesting right now, okay? And a lot of you could be very hopeful as well, that love is going to enter your life, you know, dreams being manifested, like I said. And also with this, I keep hearing with a lot of you, if it's to do, yeah, especially if it's to do with a soulmate or a twin flame, if someone's about to approach you, I feel like they're feeling very confident, they're feeling very powerful, they're feeling brave, they're feeling courageous, because my throat chakra is not blocking, it's not sort of cracking up, so they could be about to sort of make their intentions known, yeah, reach out to you, ask you out on a date, you know, tell you how they feel, and they are feeling optimistic about their love for you, you know, if that makes sense. So yeah, I see this in many ways, this message, and I feel that this has come out for you for a reason, okay? Maybe somebody wants to give you a gift, you know, and so at the moment, yeah, going with the flow, lots of positive thinking, keeping the faith, remaining hopeful, and yeah, and just hoping for the best, here, Aries, which is really good. And you are a fire sign, so you are passionate and fiery, and also you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, because I feel that this energy as well, if there's another person here, it's very passionate and fiery as well, so it is mutual. So we have got the Three of Wands for you today, okay? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So emotions are running high, intuition's on fire here, gut instincts are on fire. You're very far away right now, you're at a distance, you're distancing from everyone right now, withdrawn, doing a lot of planning, doing a lot of thinking, preparing, strategizing, how to do this, how to do that. You could be on holiday right now, vacation, okay? You could have received some sort of opportunity that's going to involve traveling, somewhere with boats and water, okay? Also with the Three of Wands, this is about taking that determined step, taking some initiative, or taking a leap of faith, entering into a new chapter, okay? So you're just sort of figuring out the best way to approach something or make a decision. Yes, could be a third party, and someone could be struggling to make a choice between two people, okay? But this is very much about where our passion lies, you know, passion, fire, potential, okay? Also, I see someone spying on someone's social media, keeping an eye on things, asking friends and family what to do, gathering up their resources, okay? So there is a lot of thinking going on right now, watching, thinking, planning, anticipating, and coming to a conclusion so they can make a conscious decision, you know, the correct judgment call here. Somebody wants to act on a situation, but they're just thinking how they should do it. The wording, the confidence, you know, they don't want to be a bundle of nerves, that sort of thing, okay? So we've got the Three of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So some of you are very far away right now. You're doing a lot of planning, you're doing a lot of thinking, you know, you're doing a lot of reevaluating, you're doing a lot of strategizing, I can't even say it, strategizing, that's it, strategizing, okay? Three of Wands. This is about weighing up the pros and the cons, weighing up your options. Should I do this? Should I do that? So you're very just sort of, you know, planning and organizing everything, okay? You need to be away from people right now. You just want to be distant and far away right now, okay? Also, this is about traveling as well. You could have had an opportunity that's going to involve traveling for work, traveling to see someone, traveling to see friends, family. There is a bit of fear, okay? Could be afraid of change, could be afraid of traveling. You could be afraid that, you know, to reach out to someone. You could be afraid you're going to get rejected, and vice versa. So there could be something going on with communication, because you can hear it in my throat chakra. Also, the Three of Wands is about releasing fear. So, like I said, so you can take that determined step. Okay, someone could be afraid here to take a step, to go somewhere, to do something. There's a little bit of fear. Okay, only you will know what that is, Aries. Okay. Also with the Three of Wands, yes, it could indicate someone could be struggling to make a choice between more than one person. Okay, could be 2 people, could be 3 people. Okay, so they're very in their head about it. They're just over speculating, over analyzing everything, and just doing a lot of thinking right now. But I feel like the decision that they're going to make will be the right decision. They need to make a conscious decision, but in the end it will be the right one, because we've got a lot of yellow there. So yellow indicates positivity, happiness, strength, being in your power, being confident, and just feeling victorious. You know, when you approach something or someone. Okay. A lot of you could be definitely waiting to hear from someone, or waiting to hear some news to do with work, to do with romance, money, anything. Okay. Because I'm getting a lot of waiting going on. But a lot of you are very focused on yourself right now, and passionate projects. Okay. You are a fire sign, so yeah, you're very passionate. You know, full of willpower, full of excitement, and just raring to go. That's the type of energy that I get. Okay. A lot of you could be working outdoors right now. You're an Aries. Aries are very hardworking. They like to be their own boss, and they don't like to sort of be told what to do. They like to dominate. They like to be their own boss. And like I said, definitely some of you could be in charge of your own business, or that's what you want to do. Okay, so you or someone around you, as this is fire energy, I feel that this would be you. You're very stressed out right now. Okay, there's a lot of strength testing going on. There's a lot of burdens here. You've got a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders here. So the physical demands of other people has been causing you a lot of stress. Like it's too much, and I feel that you need to have a break, because you could be really, really overworked, tired, drained, exhausted, and I just feel that there's just way too much on your shoulders right now, way too much, and you need to have a rest. That's why these cards come up. You need to take some time for yourself, a little mini break. Even if you can't afford to take time off work, you have to think of your health as well, because you don't want to get ill. Okay. Just have a little vacation for yourself, show yourself some love, nurture yourself, just try and get some sleep, and just have a rest and take a break, because you could have even injured yourself here. You need to recover. Okay. The 10 of cards, the 10 of Wands is the card of releasing these burdens. Okay, you need to get these burdens off your back. Some of you could be having trouble surrendering these burdens, and putting yourself first. Also, if it's to do with a romantic nature, then I feel that someone could be having trouble letting someone go, or letting their options go. So yeah, that's another way that I look at it as well. Okay. And also 10s are about completion as well. So you could be reaching a completion cycle in your life as well. Completion stage, like a chapter coming to an end. Completion. So that was your message of the day. Hope it was insightful. And I'll see you again real soon for some more messages and readings. Take care, Aries.